Hello, hello, it is me. Guys, in today's video, we are going to be talking about something that I am very passionate about and not in the good way, okay? Believe me when I say this, I hate the topic I'm gonna be talking about today, but I thought I should. My hair is. I don't fucking know what it's doing, but it's not good, okay? Anyway, I heard someone say, and I've heard this in the past, okay? Someone who is in the community. I've heard them say, I watched 50 Shades of Grey, and that's all I needed to know. And that's all the education I needed in order to be a Dom. Excuse me, what? Excuse me, what? Excuse me, what? 50 Shades of fucking Grey? And you know, oh my god, okay. So the topic of today's video, like a minute in, okay, is 50 Shades of Grey and why it's fucking bullshit and why I hate it and why most people in the community who are actually part of the community think it's a horrible representation of kink. Okay, because I am going to ask Amy to put in like small clips of the scenes I'll be talking about. Mind you, it's been a long time since I've watched those movies because I cannot stand them, okay? So I will probably forget about like half the stuff that happens in the movie, but that's not relevant because I made some talking points and that shows you how passionate I am about this, okay? Because I never do that, but I need to talk about this because I cannot believe people are still watching those movies and thinking like, hey, this is what kink is supposed to be, because it's not. It's not, okay? So, there was spit that flew out of my mouth. I hope Amy doesn't edit that like the bug in the last video. Anyway, the first thing I want to talk about, Mr. Grey does not respect consent, because in one scene he was like, I will not touch you until I have your written consent. And then 5 minutes later, he proceeds to kiss her in an elevator. Hello, my dude? What the fuck is wrong with you? You just told her you were not gonna do anything, so she felt like comfortable around you, right? And then you proceed to do something. Because guess what, Mr. Grey? Yes, you need consent to kiss someone. Okay, and that's a tough one because I'm gonna overshare, okay? But I get really nervous when I get close to someone. And like the first kiss is always a big step. So I would rather have someone just kiss me.
I volunteer! I volunteer as tribute!
I cannot, if someone asks me, can I kiss you? I shut down, okay? But still, in a movie about kink, that's not something you do, right? Right. Then he proceeds to stalk and investigate her. My dude, it's not because you're rich that you get to do that to people. He had a whole fucking file on her. What the fuck? He buys her affection with gifts as well. Like it's all very ugh. Ugh. No, I don't like it, okay? Or then when the scene where she's drunk, like in a pub or something, and she calls him and he's like, Anastasia, have you been drinking? First of all, my dude, that is none of your business what she does when she's with her friends. Like, calm your tits, okay? And then the fact that he somehow tracked her down and got to that place, fucking terrifying. Like how, what? You cannot stalk people like that, the fuck? And then he takes her with him to his hotel room, right? She's drunk. She probably doesn't know what's going on. He proceeds to undress her, and yes, her clothes were filthy, but still, you do not have, like, no. I cannot. And then he sleeps next to her. But later in the movie, it becomes clear that Mr. Grey doesn't sleep next to anyone, right? But that night, for some reason he did, while he undressed her, while she was drunk, while she was not able to consent to any of it, okay? I cannot. Oh my god. Also, she's a virgin, right? There is absolutely nothing wrong with people being a virgin. There's not. But what I personally would not do if I was dating someone who is a virgin, I would not take them to my playroom and show them everything just like bam, just like that. Oh yeah, this is what you're dealing with. You don't know the first thing about what this room means, but have a look. No. No, oh my god. Talk to her, ease her into it. Don't just oh, you guys, I can't. And then he shoves like a contract in front of her, and he's like, "Oh yeah, so review this and get back to me." Ooh. No, I work with contracts because I think it's a good way to like protect both parties, in case you have a fight and you know stuff happens. But when I make a contract, I sit down with my submissive and we talk about what we can and cannot do, right? We talk and we make the contract, like both of us. You don't just make a contract and ship it to someone and say like, oh yeah, so review this. No. She is a virgin. She probably doesn't know what half of the stuff in this contract means, right? Then he proceeds to buy her a laptop. And he tells her, I want you to research this. What? No! Sit down with her. Answer her fucking questions. Right? And then the fact that he kept pushing her with the contract, he's like, oh, did you review it? Oh, do you have an answer for me? Give the girl some time. She doesn't know anything about kink. You are not helping her understand because everything has to go your way and she just has to blindly obey you even though she doesn't know what this means, right? And then when she finally got sick of him pushing her, she's like, it was nice knowing you or something. And then he proceeds to break into her home after she said it was nice knowing you. And yes, she said it as a joke, but still, if someone says to me, it was nice knowing you, I will not be going to their place. I will never break into someone's home, but I will not fucking go to her house.
They ask you how you are, you just have to
Proceed to have sex with her. And oh my god, all these movies, you guys. I can't. Also the fact that he tries to like take the dynamic out of the bedroom, even though that's not something they've talked about, like, or maybe it was in the contract briefly, but she was visiting her mom and she was drinking something and she ordered another one, and then she got a message, another one. Yes, let the girl have a drink, and then he showed up. He fucking showed up. Let her have some time with her mother without fucking showing up like that and controlling what the fuck she does. Oh my god. I can't. I cannot believe that movie
you're fine when you're not really
blew up the way it did, okay? It's, oh my god. Oh. And then at the end of the movie, excuse me, see, it's the bullshit. I'm allergic to the bullshit, okay? At the end of the movie, I think she's like, I want you to show me your worst or something like that. First of all, she doesn't know what that entails, right? She has no clue what that means. He proceeds to do it to her. He's making her count while he does it to her, and he's getting off to doing that to her. Meanwhile, she's crying. And some people will say, oh yeah, well, as long as she doesn't use her safe word. Sorry, if my submissive, under any circumstance, starts crying, that is a full stop. That is a full stop. You don't proceed with what you're doing. I'm sorry, no, you don't. I will stop, I will check on her, I will, like, probably not continue for the rest of the night. I will make sure she's okay. I will get her whatever she needs. Not that it happened before, but you have to prepare for stuff like that. And yeah, technically she didn't use her safe word, but to me, crying is like a good indicator that something is wrong, right? And he just continues. Oh my god.
get into it because they would
I've seen a TikTok once of a guy who did something to his submissive, and she was crying, and in the TikTok it said, "Oh, if she isn't crying, you didn't do it well." What? Oh my god, some people don't realize how badly you could harm someone in dynamics like that, you know? The goal is not to make someone cry. The goal is not to make someone feel bad. The goal is not to make someone use their safe word. The safe word is there to protect them. It is never the goal to use them. And I hear so many DOMs brag about the fact that their sub had to use a safe word. What the fuck is wrong with you? I can't. And I'm going on a whole rant because kink is something that can absolutely ruin someone if it's not done correctly, right? It can scar someone, it can traumatize someone, and 50 Shades movies, I think, created a lot of fake DOMs because people look at it and they think, hey, this is what kink is supposed to be like, when it's not. But people don't seem to get that, right? They all want to be the rich Mr. Grey with the sex room, and they all want to be able to do whatever they want to control their submissive. Her feelings don't matter as long as you get to do what you want, right, big guy? No, that's not how it fucking works. And it makes me so fucking mad. Oh my god. Anyway, I've ranted about this long enough. Thank you for listening to my rant, because yes, I don't know what else to say. It's bullshit. And if you know someone who says 50 Shades was my education, fucking run the other way, because no, absolutely not. Okay, guys, thank you for the love and support. I could not do this without you guys, so I really appreciate all of you, and I will see you in the next one. Okay, bye.